Hey, hey, what are you doing?
Just hanging out over here in Seinfeld's place, hoping he doesn't come back or anybody
I,
comes to the door.
I thought you were going to Puerto Rico. How you still in New York?
I can't get New York out of my system. You know what I'm saying?
Bada bing, bada boom. You know what I can't get out of my system? NFTs, freaking NFTs. Today's show, we have Lee Jenkins is going to come on to talk about the massive, huge Robotech brand coming to Wax in just 6 days. Also, a little conversation about Wax going green. Well, Wax is green, highlighting that Wax is green. We've got found another independent project called Square Rooted. Can't wait for you to meet Jason with that project. And then last night, thanks to one of our badassadors in the Hero Discord, I located what appears to be the world's first Wax DeFi solution. It's all right here on the Nifty Show.
Looking into the future, what do we see? It's lined with digital collectibles, we call them NFTs. Games, trading cards, digital art, and those crypto kitties. Travis and Joel are the hosts, you'll know. Travis and Joel say this won't blow. They're locked and loaded, so ready, set, go! It's the Nifty, really kind of spiffy. The Nifty Show.
Nifty Show, episode number 57 in a series of a billion shows. I'm Joel.
Yeah. I'm Travis Wright, and this is number 57. You know what I can't get out of my head?
What's that?
That jingle.
I can't get it out of my head. I got a great show for you guys, whether you're watching on YouTube, Theta, Twitter's, Facebook, wherever you might be viewing the show. Welcome to it. We're glad you're here. Please share. This is a great opportunity to tell your friends that you've been trying to educate and bring up to speed on NFTs. We speak regular people language because we's regular people and not smart enough to speak over our own heads.
Yeah, and then if you like NFTs, which you do because you're tuning into this show, and then you have some other friends who are like, NFTs, they use too much energy. They're no good. It's so bad for the environment. Well, we're going to shatter that illusion today, folks, because it's a bunch of BS. Well, depending on which blockchain you're on. Right. If you're on Ethereum, it does consume a whole lot of energy. But guess what? Not all NFTs are on Ethereum. By
the way, if you have friends that actually sound like that, get new friends because that's really obnoxious. All right, let's get started. Big stuff coming to the Wax blockchain. An internationally known brand, Robotech, is on its way. And you guys don't want to miss this. To get it started here before we speak with our guest, Lee Jenkins, let's go ahead and play this brief video that is right here on the official Robotech website.
Robotech is coming to the Wax blockchain with a new digital trading card game. Start by opening limited edition packs of build cards. Combine 2 matching build cards to unlock a new card with one of 4 rarities. Upgrade that card's power by adding additional build cards. Upon upgrading each card, you'll unlock a special class card with one of 3 rarities. Build cards are burn when used, which increases card scarcity and value. Every collectible is certified authentic, unique, and can never be duplicated or altered thanks to Wax's secure blockchain technology. So you can enjoy an authentic card collecting and trading experience from any smartphone or computer. Trade cards instantly with anyone, anywhere in the world. Collect them all. Visit robotech.cards for details.
This is a big deal. Lee Jenkins, welcome back to the Nifty Show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
All I know is I'm really excited now after hearing that video.
When we were making the video, we said we need a voice that sounds like the guy who did the trailer for Dragon Slayer and Space Ace back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's what we found, like that big, booming, dynamic voice for classic animated sci-fi. And the voice sounds great. It works really well.
It really does. And this is a big brand and a huge coup for Wax because Robotech is legendary now, right?
Yeah, it's a classic anime franchise. I think that we had great content to work with because the original art was so cool. Then we had our own artists spend a ton of time taking a lot of that original art and reanimating on the cards. So you can see we've really upped our game in terms of art with this Robotech collection. We also now have clips. Some people call those moments. I don't know who, but some people have heard of them as that. So we have lots of clips embedded into cards as well. So we really think people are going to like this collection. Aesthetically, I think it's one of the best looking collections to come to WAX to date, with just a lot of time and a lot of care and a lot of detail went into producing really nice art for these cards. So we're really proud of what's coming out here.
Yeah, talking about this is a historic sort of a franchise, and this comes out of Japan, correct?
Yes.
Very, very big. This is like one of their popular old school cartoons from way back in the day, correct?
Yeah, and it came out, it was early 80s. So most people that are of the right age, have a memory of watching Robotech as kids. It was, playing constantly in the US at the time. And I just remember really myself as a kid really enjoying it. I couldn't remember a lot of it since it had been so long. So I went and rewatched a lot of episodes as we started working on this card collection. It's just a cool classic series. And it was just a great IP to work with for WAX.
So what you guys just saw is there's free sticker drops. If you go to on.wax.io/Robotech and scroll down, good. Every day they're giving away stickers. So the first thing I noticed right here is there's 2 packs. It's going to be a 24-hour unlimited sale, credit card only. But some of the more recent sales, we've seen the price per card go up. And here, your standard packs are $9.99, $10, and you get 10 pre-mints. And the mecha packs, which I really like that play, instead of mega packs, they're mecha packs. I see what you did there.
Oh, yeah. Right.
You get 60 for $50. So, it looks like you're trying to pack more in there for people and more value per card.
I mean, this is a full crafting release, much like Street Fighter, except with a lot of upgrades I can tell you about. But yeah, when we build these big crafting games, which have they're similar to a gacha game mechanic, you're combining a lot of cards to build your final cards. We're right now around the 70% mark. So it's around 70% of the Street Fighter build cards that have been opened, which is a good number of the packs have been opened, obviously, at this point. 70% have been burned. So this mechanic works quite well. And so this, like I said, when I was on talking about the Street Fighter release, the goal here is to have a 24-hour sale so everyone can get in. Everyone that wants to get in can get in. And that worked well with Street Fighter. And we didn't have that instant sellout, which some people get excited about the instant sellout, but other people are just upset they couldn't get in because it's hard. It's very competitive to get into those pack limited sales. So with these major IPs, we are big fans of the time limited sales so that there's time for people to get in and get the packs they want. Then with good crafting mechanics through that kind of gacha game mechanic, you're able to then manage the supply and keep them collectible. And the Street Fighter cards have held up quite well over the past couple months. I mean, today, all cryptos are down, so NFT prices are down. But in general, those packs have hovered around a 50% premium, give or take, for months. So despite selling a lot of packs in that initial sale, the crafting mechanics work. And so we're building off of the success of that Street Fighter release to add a lot of upgrades here for Robotech. So let me walk you through a few of those. So first off, there are 20 build cards in the packs. So you can see we have the cool wireframe look for those build cards. When you combine two matching...
And that's all that's in those packs, those build cards?
Only build cards in the packs. And those are your building blocks for crafting. You put together 2 matching build cards to get a final card. With Street Fighter, everything was a one-to-one relationship. So there were 40 build cards and then 40 final cards in several rarities. With Robotech, it's a little different. For every build card, there are 2 possible final cards in multiple rarities, plus a collector's edition video card. So that means that when you combine the 2, it's really becomes like a second pack opening experience, because not only are you then figuring out which rarity do I get, you're also still having another card being determined at that time. So 2 possible cards, 4 possible rarities. So we think that's really pretty cool because it makes the crafting experience more exciting. Then the next,
I think this is spectacular. I'll let you go back in there because like I remember watching the Street Fighter ones and like there was no animations. There was just like very basic ones, like the background was moved. Like these cards blow Street Fighter away, in my opinion, man.
Yeah, we've done major upgrades. We've grown our art team quite significantly since Street Fighter. So we now have a very large team of artists working on these releases, and we're really upping our game on art. So then after you do that initial craft, then we get to the upgrade. For Street Fighter, we did that in steps. So you go power 1 to power 2, power 2 to power 3, etc. People found that to be a bit tedious, and there wasn't a lot of value in those middle tiers. So what you tended to see is people sticking with either power 1 or power 5. They didn't care that much about 2, 3, and 4. So we've streamlined the process to now say, after you get the final card, you add 5 more matching build cards to it to power it up. So it's a one-step process, no more in-between levels. So you either have a final card or a powered up final card. And so that greatly decreases the time and effort and the tedious nature of crafting. We just streamlined that part of it because it didn't seem to add as much value previously. Then the next thing we did is when you power up a card, there's visual differentiation. So actually the animation changes on the card once you power it up.
Ah, that's different.
Yeah, so we really felt like that was something else missing in the first Street Fighter release is other than the metadata changing, you didn't see any difference in the card when you powered it up. So now we're gonna make that change now going forward. So powering up will cause visual differentiation with the animation.
Lee, do you have on your side, can you show us more than what's shown here? Like I'd love to see one card in all its different variations to illustrate the difference. Do you have that handy?
Sure. How about I'll finish going through these and then I'll pull some up and show them to you.
Okay.
All right. So then, so I got the upgrading, we have the additional card animation. Then when you power up, again, like last time, you get a bonus card. The bonus card comes in 3 rarities. Again, you know, it's basically the base, bronze, and silver. So different levels of animation and dynamics for that card. But then where we now took it one step further is you can then power up your bonus card further to add the additional animations to it. So it gives you something extra to do with those powered up bonus cards. Final cards, again, are worth 1 point. Powered up cards are worth 5 points on the collector leaderboard. And then additional recipes, as we add them over time, will likely utilize the fully powered up bonus cards in those recipes. So it really incentivizes people to craft and craft and craft, you know, which helps manage supply and helps unlock, you know, cooler and cooler upgraded cards. So that's what we're doing there. We are doing all these similar upgrades for Street Fighter Series 2 that we're working on now, plus additional upgrades on top of what we're already doing for Robotech. We already have the next set of upgrades planned when we get to Street Fighter Series 2. So give me a second. I'll open up a few of these files to show you another card in its fully powered up state. Just give me a moment.
The files are in the computer.
They are in the computer. That is very true. Just give me a second here. They're GIFs, so I think I gotta open up in my browser. So hold on just a moment.
Yeah, these are cool.
Yeah. I love those mechanics. Because I remember when we had a conversation with you, Lee, with Street Fighter, we're like, well, this is cool, but it's like, where's the finishing moves? Like, you're up leveling a card, and like, I want to see some fighting, right?
Yeah,
And
no,
you guys are taking us up.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. So here's a few of them. Let me pull up.
Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared for Robotech live from Leroy Jenkins.
Okay, open with.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, everybody in the YouTubes, glad to see you guys. Thanks for watching today. Glad you're excited about this series too. I'll be buying a bunch of Robotechs. There's no question about it. These cards are some of the most badass cards we've seen on Wax. I love that there's animations or moments.
Yeah, I was noticing the folks on YouTube, you guys really, really look good today. Very beautiful people only the beautiful people I see have tuned in today on our show.
Well, they're the ones. Yeah, while you're there, go ahead and hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't checked it out yet, make sure you go back previously to check out the interview with Gary V. I think that's our most watched Nifty show videos, because something like 6,000 views on it. And both Travis and I did purchase V Friends. We talked about it on Nifty News. For those that don't know, there's actually 2 Nifty shows most weeks. This is the live show now on Thursdays instead of Fridays, and then there is the news show, which comes out earlier in the week, just where we speak about Nifty news. Did you find it, Lee?
I have it all set up. You ready?
Go ahead, share away.
All right,
do it. Share things with us. Sharing is caring.
Okay, are you able to see that all right?
Yes. Yeah, perfect. Number 2.
Okay. All right. So that is a base card. That is a bronze card where we add some cool lighting effects to it.
Bronzy, yeah.
Then we power that up. You can now see it adds some lightning effects. Card,
yeah.
which I think are pretty cool.
Little Teslayan, yeah.
To the silver card. So here's where you start to get into a lot more animation. You can see it has that classic anime look, we think, which is very consistent with the original Robotech series. Then we can power that up. And there you're seeing, again, the lightning effect coming in on a fully powered up card. Then we go to the gold, and here's where you've got those clips, which we think are all really pretty cool clips.
Oh man, people are going to want to collect every one of these.
And then we go to that powered up version, and you could see again adding that lightning effect on the powered up card. So
that's the thing, is like you want to keep it, and you don't necessarily, you want to get one of those and then not upgrade it further. So this makes you not want to keep powering them up until level 5 to turn it into the thing. It makes you want to have level 2 because, oh look, this is cool and different, and I got a low min of this one, and I'm going to keep it. Oh, I like it.
So yeah, so there's a lot of different dynamics. Again, when we launched Street Fighter Series 1, it was the very first release with major crafting going on, and so we were able to learn a lot from that. And so all of this is kind of taking our learnings and pushing it to the next level. And then now, and we're getting ready to push it further for the next one.
Looks really, really sharp. Okay, so the sale is happening on the 20th or 21st? Yep. May 20th.
20th, 24 hours. Pack opening will commence the next day on the 21st.
Okay, that looks great. Lee, appreciate that. We've got a few minutes here, and I know that there's something else that Wax is going to be announcing here, especially relevant because of Elon's tweet about, Bitcoin being an environmental suck, and people talking about Ethereum being an even bigger environmental suck. This is why Wax doesn't suck. So what's going on here with the Wax carbon impact NFTs?
So yeah, we're going to launch the world's first carbon impact NFTs, where people hear a lot about carbon offset credits as being these thing companies do, and Tesla sells carbon offset credits to other companies that are bigger polluters, things like that. But no one knows where to get them because they're part of private deals between big companies generally. So we're launching a marketplace for people to actually be able to buy those. And then we're also really putting out some big environmental initiatives to help educate people. And I think we as the NFT community on Wax really need to be active in getting out there and explaining to people that not all NFTs are bad. Because the immediate reaction for people outside the Wax community is, oh, NFTs, that's awful, you're destroying the environment, right? And so like we posted our tweet about the Robotech release, then Harmony Gold posted the same tweet. Our tweet, everything was positive reactions. The Harmony Gold tweet was almost 100% negative because of this general perception that NFTs are bad. But people are missing the fact that not all NFTs are bad. It matters what chain you're on. And Wax is on average 222,000 times more energy efficient than Ethereum or Bitcoin.
Hold on. 220,000 times?
222,000 times
222,000
more energy efficient.
Wow, Lee, how I always say it is like, well, with Wax, you can mint like 1,000 NFTs for $1 or something, or whatever the fee is, or whatever the number is. And that's always been, wow, and it's going to cost you, $50 at least on Ethereum. 222,000% more efficient than Bitcoin or Ethereum.
Yes, it is. It's the difference between a delegated proof of stake system and a proof of work system. And so delegated proof of stake is incredibly eco-friendly. It is.
You need to have that right up at the top, or near the top of this. Wax is 220,000% more efficient than either. And then when people see that, that's going to be what people are going to see and go, holy cow, like that needs to be front and center.
Yeah, and so we're figuring out how to get this messaging right and get this word out, because it's frustrating when you immediately have that knee-jerk reaction from people when here we are trying to solve this problem, but then we're getting grouped in with everyone else that they consider the problem. So, I think this is a big initiative where we need to get the word out that Wax is different. Wax is friendlier for the environment. And it's not only because of carbon offset, right? Some people will say, oh, you're a polluter, but you're offsetting. It's like, no. It's the carbon offset stuff that we're doing with these carbon impact NFTs. That's entirely separate. That's just because we think that is a great idea, and we love to give people a way to participate in that type of market that right now there's no other way to do it. But we are actually environmentally friendly without offsetting. We are arguably use the same amount of energy as just an ordinary e-commerce site, except when you factor in the fact that we don't ship physical products, we're even more environmentally friendly than a standard e-commerce site. So we just can't be painted with the same brush as everyone else. And so I think it's important for us to get that word out and let people understand that Wax are really NFTs 2.0 here. And we're solving those problems that have been causing others concern.
Just another reason we are fans. You guys can go check this out at on.wax.io/mint-green. Lee, thanks for coming on again, telling us all about the Robotechs and the Wax Carbon Impact NFTs. I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
You should change your name to Friendly.
Oh,
that's right.
Because you're our friend and a friend of the show. All right, take care.
All right, thank you.
I love it. It's so green. That's so important, Joel, having NFTs that are green and then building out that page to really let people understand how powerful the Wax ecosystem is, because Ethereum wasn't built for NFTs. Wax was built for NFTs, and Ethereum was built for all these smart contracts and all these things that smart contracts can do. And DeFi is taking it to the moon, and the price is moving to $5,000 and blah, blah, blah. Gas fees are ridiculous. 222,000%, Joel. Boof. Wow.
Huge difference. Spread the word, gang. Wax is it, and we think it's going to be big. Travis, as I said last week, I think it's really cool that we have the opportunity to bring independent projects on. And last week we had Matt Hill from the Damn Tasty Corn Chips. He sent me a message with his Wax wallet. He showed me how much he had from his sale. And he said, tell Travis and the team that the nervous Aussie says, you guys rock. This has got to be the most money I've ever had at one time. Life-changing. Also, I took your advice. I'm now the proud owner of Corn Chips.io. All that to say, thanks to those of you out there who are supporting these independent projects. We encourage you to do that. It's not just the big brands that are doing cool stuff. And if you haven't picked up the corn chips yet, I'm just going to give him another pitch. Go to cornchips.io. He's produced something really fun. It's really clever. And congratulations, Matt, on your successful sale. We have another independent with us today.
And I'm hungry for corn chips now. All of a sudden,
Well,
I need some salsa and some chips.
Go look in Seinfeld's pantry.
Go
and
look at his fridge over there.
See if there's any in there. This was introduced to me yesterday through, I think I was on the WAX Discord, and I was looking because the slot opened up for another guest, and I saw this project called Square Rooted, and there was like crypto puppies. I'm like, what is this? I really don't know. So I reached out to Jason with Wax Whales, and he's here now to tell us all about it. Hey, Jason, welcome to the Nifty Show.
Hey guys, I'm still trying to get my head around 222,000. Like, what do you even compare? Like, here's one piece of rice and here's 222,000 pieces of rice. Like, that scale is crazy.
I think that's probably a good comparison right there.
Like, what does that visually look like?
It's a dump truck of rice.
Like the whole room is just filled. Yeah.
It reminds me of a Mitch Hedberg joke. He goes, rice is really good when you want 2,000 of something. All right.
Yeah, it's a lot. No, thanks guys for having me. Great to be here.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up your website, and I want you to kind of fill folks in here on what in the world is Square Rooted. It sounds like math. Square Rooted.
Yeah, there's some math. And you know, it started actually with Wax Whales. Wax Whales is our community. We've got about 800 members there right now. That's at waxwhales.io. And primarily it's on Discord. What we put together are whales, which are $10,000 US bought plus sold. We put together creators, so creators that have whitelisted collections, and then we put together influencers, people with large social media presence, and we bounce them all off each other and do some really fun stuff within the community. Now, out of that community is where Square Rooted came from, which really at its core is a game, an NFT game. There's actually a couple games in one that promote our NFT creators on Wax Whales. So the way you go about it, you know, there's a couple steps to it, but ultimately we're going to end up paying this first series about 65,000 wax out to our creators when this is all said and done.
This is interesting. So these are people who, when you say Wax Whales, and these are people who have X amount of wax originally, and you guys all kind of join together. You guys are all big fanboys of wax, or what? It sounds interesting. Like, it's a great way to let's get some of these people all together in one little community. I've not heard about this before.
Yeah, you know, it started with a group of the Street Fighter logo NFT holders. Okay. We had found about 8 of the 15 logos out there, and we had our own little Telegram group. And just one day we wanted to expand, kind of get more people like us, but also start to get involved with other projects, other collections, and that's where Wax Whales came from. And what it's grown to, I think, is pretty amazing. Some of the channels that are in that Discord are really crazy. The types of things, the strategies that are coming out of there.
There's a lot going on here. So it's a game, and it takes you how to play. Start with twos. So you need some twos because I gotta square root some stuff, right?
Yeah. So most of the players in that link right there get their twos from our drop. So we've put some just about all the game mechanics in here, but they're very different from how people typically do this. So this is an ongoing drop. This never ends. You can get some twos, and that's really the start then of how you build your cards up.
I got some twos.
All right.
What do I do?
Where do I get twos? How to play? All right, I got to get some twos.
What do I do with these twos?
All right,
step 1 complete. So go back to the website.
Okay.
And scroll up to the navigation, back to there you go. Do the blend core card NFTs at the bottom.
All right,
that's
you
where
guys are
so all right, Square Rooted. Here's where the math comes in. These are our core cards, 2, 4, 8, 16, all the way up to 10, 24. And can you guess how you get a 4? Just some simple math here.
I'm guessing you blend 2 twos.
There you go. You got it. So scroll down to the 4. If you kind of X out in the upper right there.
Hang on, I'm covering it with my Zoom, so I can't see things.
Yeah. There's a little. You probably hit escape key too.
Escape. Let me out. Let me. Let me. I can't. I'm stuck in the square root. Okay.
There you go. All right. So scroll down. I got some simple links for you. Click on that blend link next to the 4.
Next to the 4. Okay.
A little higher. Oh, and you're going in there. Yep. So 2 2s make a 4, 2 4s make an 8, all the way up to 1024. So our launch day, which we're coming up on only being 4 weeks old here. Our launch day, what we did is we started with dropping 1 2 at 10:24 a.m. And then we dropped 2 2s at 11 a.m. and 4 2s at 12 p.m. all the way up to 1,024 2s at 8 p.m. And the decisions that had to happen that day were crazy. That we murdered several mint ones that day. I'm sorry to say, because here's the deal, right? You've got some 4s, let's say, and the decision is, at what point do I blend my 4s to get the mint 1/8, or at what point do I blend my 8s to get the mint 1/16? And so we lost mint 1 of the 4s. We had a funeral that day on Twitter. We lost mint 1 and low mints of the 8s, and we lost mint 1 and 2 of the 512 in there.
This is like super addictive, right? You could get in here and really have some issues because I got to keep multiplying my stuff.
Well, and blending, we are a blending community for sure. A lot of players really love the blending part of it. And as you can see, the board starts to spread out with not only cards across this 2 to 1024, but here's where the next step comes in, which is glitchy. So the backstory of this game, we didn't even cover the backstory. The backstory of this game is collaborators' cards have been stolen away at this place called the Radical. And this kids game, which used to be this math game, has been discovered as the only way to save them. And pretend it's like, the phone on the Matrix, the movie The Matrix, where you can like talk to both sides. Like that's what these cards are. So like even right here, see how like the 4 on the bottom right has this little glitch symbol? Like you can glitch a 4. Okay. So how you glitch a 4, you got to get a Radical. And so go back up to the navigation at the top, how to play, and glitching NFTs. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see
Radicals.
The Radical drop. Yep, hit that drop.
Oh my gosh, this is radical.
And I'll throw you guys some wax at the tail end of this. But yeah, get a Radical. You're gonna need a Radical to glitch this.
Oh, dude, this is radical.
So certain
it's not a free radical though. You got to watch out for the free radicals.
Yeah, and you got to get rid of those, right? Like special diet and all.
All right, so here we go. I got one now. So what do I do?
Okay, so what do you have right now? You got some 4s. Did you ever?
I did get a couple 4s. Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a glitch 2. So do the blend on the glitch 2, because what that's going to take is a 4 and a Radical, and you're basically going to get the square root of that, which is the glitch 2.
Travis, are you doing this at the same time?
I've gone through and it looks like I blended some 2s. I got a bunch of 2s off of the drop.
Yeah.
But I don't see where any of my 4s are. I've created a bunch of 4s. I've blended them together, but I don't see where they are.
You got to blend them up.
Too. I got my glitch too.
There you go. You got it. So here's where our exchanges come in. And we, the last 2 weeks, have been exchanging for collaborations with our NFT creators at Wax Whales. We had 10 different collaborators. And if you go back to the website, scroll to the top and go to, and go to Getting Creator Collab NFTs. So these are all the collaborators. These are all independent NFT creators who have their own collections. They're all whitelisted and partnered with Square Rooted, and honestly partnered at a time where we were still building things up. Like there's a lot of trust in that initial partnership.
I want a cyber puppy.
Well, cyber puppies are sold out, and I'll get to what that means here, because they're actually launching their NFT set is launching this Saturday.
Okay.
So you exchange in for these collabs, and these collabs are either using maybe existing artwork they have, but on Square Rooted, or many of them are exclusive. Like this one's exclusive, the Endless Loot one, the Wax Whale armor, right? Which would be pretty sweet, by the way. If you got in a fight and had Wax Whale armor on like that, like, I don't know if you get in the fight. Like, I feel like they turn away and just walk, turn around and walk away.
They're like, sorry, bro, I ain't gonna go there. I don't want to.
Yeah, like this is too orange and too shiny. Like this is not my day. Some of these you got to see the full NFT because the movie is long. So these are kind of just previews. So
these are really cutesy, right? It's got like nice little cutesy vibe to them. It's like very mathy and kid friendly.
Yeah, well, and the collabs really depend on the creator's style, right? So we've got 10 different styles that have mashed together. If you hit that X again on the upper right, you'll kind of see all 10 at once. Anywhere from cats to aliens to bubble boys to pom poms on a surfboard who ultimately get saved by a wax whale on the actual NFT. So these are exchanged for glitches. That's been happening in the last 2 weeks. A lot of these are sold out. The remainder are close to being sold out. And now we're jumping into really this last phase of what we're doing with Square Rooted for this series, which I've engaged a digital artist to create a unique NFT set inspired by each one of these collaborators. Okay, so we've gotten all the rights and all the permissions to do all this stuff. Let me actually, if I can share my screen, I can show you kind of really by the time this airs, what we're launching in just a couple hours.
But you're live right now. You're airing as we speak.
Okay, well then we're launching in a day and a half, and you're going to get a little preview of where we're going. So let me share this whole desktop.
Guys, this is why it's important to be on the lookout for smaller independent projects. They've built up a community of people. I mean, I saw that there was like 90,000 twos burned. That is not small. That is people doing stuff with their NFTs.
Like F you too. I thought it was just like
we have killed
we don't like you at all.
We have killed so many NFTs. We're up to about 125,000 NFTs in 4 weeks that have either been bought, at a too radical level or blended up, which I think is just fantastic kind of use of the game so far, playing of the game. Okay, so here we go. So Cyber Puppies, I mentioned before, is launching on the 15th, Saturday at 8 a.m. Pacific. And that was kind of the best time spot we could find because we're global. We have players from around the world. It puts Beijing and Australia kind of towards a pretty late night, but overall it's a great time zone to launch something that everyone's participating in. So this next screen is actually a preview of what's launching tomorrow. We do a stream as well, Wax Whales Live. We've got a DJ performance that's going to kick us off at 6 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, and then we're going to go through the unveiling.
I love Intername. DJ Intername is my favorite.
Yeah, that's literally his name is Intername.
Really?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But it's a great name because it makes it look like I haven't yet put the DJ name in.
Right.
Actually the name. So let me show you what we're doing here. So this was the collab, right, with Cyber Puppies. This is what the inspiration came from. The launch map of what we're doing. So we're a blending community. We're having a VIP. Let me go full screen on this. We're having a VIP blend that starts at 8 a.m. So if you got the collab or you have Diamond Fins, which is our membership card, you get a VIP pack pass, which lets you get these packs by blending for a glitch date. Okay, and it gives you a half-hour head start. These are hybrid packs. I'll tell you what that means here in a second. But basically what you're able to race for are mint ones of these down here. And I'll talk about what these are when we get them. If you also had the collab, you'll get this rough sketch animation. It's the only way to get it. I'll show what that is here in a second as well. 30 minutes later, we take away the VIP pack pass so you can still blend. And 30 minutes later, we're doing a public sale on the market. Now, this is a bit different. Like this is going to be new for us in that purposefully, I'm not doing a public drop. I'm doing a public market sale. And the main reason why is drops don't show up on secondary market sales. right? They don't show up as a sale at all.
Right.
And for our game, which is largely blending and drops, like we don't really get represented on the secondary market sales, even though we've peaked at times for different parts of the game. So I'm going to put packs on the secondary market. I lose then essentially 2%, right, because of the tokenomics fee. But puts more of the sales on chain for any of the packs that are left when we hit 9 a.m. So the packs are 2 different packs. You got a sketch pack and illustration pack. Those open up to 6 different sketches or 6 different illustrations, right? This is where that digital artist starts to come in. You can, if you have all 6 of the unique sketches, you can blend them to the sketch animation. All 6 of the illustrations blend to the illustration animation. And this last one, I think, is I've never seen before. If you blend a sketch animation and an illustration animation, we have a time-lapse NFT, which, remember I mentioned a digital artist did this. This is a 2.5-minute movie.
Can you
from
show
the
it?
first stroke. Yeah, I probably can. I'll show you. I'll show you what it looks like.
Okay.
The first stroke of starting the design of this NFT, with the very first sketch, all the way to the last stroke of finishing the illustration animation, like 2.5 minutes of designing, literally designing this whole NFT set is within the time lapse.
These are really cool. Like you put a lot of thought into this, and the fact, I guess, that Nifty Blocks has sort of popped up with the blending stuff. You guys were like, okay, here's what we needed to be able to launch.
Couldn't do this without Nifty. Couldn't do this without Bounty Blocks. We're really building on top of the shoulders of some community tools that have allowed us to do these types of game mechanics.
Dude, this is the kind of stuff that should take Wax to the moon. Like, this is the community-driven stuff. We got the technology in place, and here we are sitting with Wax at like a $200 million market cap or something now, that after Wax has gone down. We just chatted with Leroy Jenkins and talking about all the stuff that's popping up here and the different brands that are popping up in here. It just blows me away. Tops comes on and does a sale and sales out $2.something million in moments, and Wax gets, dude. I actually have been watching this on Crypto Slam. Tops MLB has been outselling NBA Top Shots.
Yeah.
On the secondary market. Like,
what? We're at a tipping point for sure, between the tools, the people that are here, the creative minds that are at work going through this, and even the technologists that are figuring out some things with Wax. And one, for example, like, let me pause what I'm talking about with Square Rooted. Just figured out, actually, the guy's name is Stuck at 6 p.m. Did a fantastic job figuring this out, where so far, right, blends have been ingredients from your collection to make a new ingredient from your collection, right? That's how blends typically work. We figured out how to take ingredients from another collection and blend into a new NFT of your collection, right? That's mind-blowing, right? That's game-changing, where I can take one of your NFTs and it becomes an ingredient to create something within my collection. The blend has to sit on the result side of the collection, but is open to any of the NFTs that are out there that need to be used as ingredients, as long as they can be burned.
We've been talking about some stuff, but like having it being an opted in kind of thing. Hey, partner, we're going to partner with you. You're talking about, hey, I can take this one arbitrarily on my own and say, I'm going to burn it and create something new with your asset.
Right. I feel like we need some sort of like burning contest, like get some of the biggest kind of influencers and creators out there and get their fan bases to see who's the last NFT standing out there.
We've actually had this conversation, I think shortly after Tops oversupplied on Tiger King exotic. Anyway, we've just got a couple minutes left, Jason. So maybe sum up and tell people where they can go to play and get involved, because they're going to want to.
So, and let me finish with what a hybrid pack is. Hybrid pack is, we're pulling mint 1 through 10 out of these sketch and illustrations. And every pack that you open between this coming Saturday at 8 a.m. through our next Wax Whales Live, which is the following Friday at 7 p.m., is an entry to win either mint 1 or 3 through 10 of these sketch and illustrations. All the mint 2s of the sketch and illustrations are going to the creator. They get to hold those, keep those, sell those, do whatever they'd like with those.
Nice.
And that's why 2's missing from that list. So really the place to go is squarerooted.io. This has a countdown to our Wax Whales Live this Friday. It's going to have a link to Cyber Puppies that has all of the links and details. I haven't posted the page yet. That'll get posted tomorrow during Wax Whales Live. The launch is Saturday, 8 a.m. Pacific. And if you haven't played Square Rooted before, you can still get into these blends and participate. Or if you end up joining the market sale at 9, remember they're hybrid packs. The only thing you've really lost out on are the mint ones of those animations and time lapses, right? Those are probably going to be blended for by the time 9 a.m. rolls around. But because of the hybrid packs, you're well in the running for any of those mint 1, 3 through 10s that are out there.
I finally got myself a 32, Joel. I'm up to a 32.
Oh, nice.
That's big. See,
I'm going to have
now
to jump in.
You're one away to a 64, which gets you a pack if you wanted to glitch over to a glitch 8.
How do you do a glitch? What do you mean I don't understand the glitch thing. Like I did a bunch of 2s and then turn them into 4s and whatever, but I don't understand.
Yeah. So here's the cards that can glitch. What you're doing is you're blending like a 64 with a radical, and you get a glitched 8.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to buy the glitch card.
Got to get the radical is on this glitching NFTs page. Ingredients, radical. There's a drop here.
Got you.
Awesome. Jason, thanks for coming on, man. Really cool
stuff.
Appreciate
it.
This is really fun, man. Congratulations on creating a fun experience, and let us know how we can help you further, good sir. We'd like to be whales.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And stop in Wax Whales, get you validated. Is that the whale call? We do need a theme song. Maybe if we could use that.
Brother.
There's your theme song right there. All right, Jason.
Thanks,
take care,
Appreciate
brother.
That was great.
Yeah, man. It's cool stuff. I love finding this independent stuff, Trav. There's just
Joel Calm. He's like exploring all around and finding the things.
I am, because there's a lot to be found, and I found another thing yesterday, which I thought was absolutely fascinating. Wax has their own DeFi component, right? You can burn Wax P and stake it with Wax E to get Wax G and more Wax E and stuff, but there's not yet been a DeFi component built on top of that in the way that Micah Dewey is doing. He's got the first faucet on Wax that you can get. I believe it's called C.A.I.T. C.A.I.T. Michael, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, guys. This is pretty cool. So C.A.I.T. is a profit sharing token that we have launched on Wax. It has a few key things, but the biggest one is our goal is basically to end the motif of a starving artist. We're designed as a ground up profit sharing collective action token that has 3 core themes. Basically, NFT collecting and group ownership of the profits generated by C.A.I.T. and the art gallery that we have, quote unquote, a stable and non-volatile value prop, and a circular profit structure that enables the system to recycle profits and in turn tokens to as many holders as possible. We've backed our token with Wax or Wax equivalents held in a reserve account at a rate of 1 Wax per 25 C.A.I.T. minted. And basically we do not mint C.A.I.T. unless if we have Wax in our account, basically.
You're not like Tether where you just create whatever you want.
Yeah, no, it's weird, right?
He got what do you say? Wait, hold on. You have accountability over there?
Yeah, it's kind of a thing that I think is really important, and
wow.
It makes it easier to understand too if you're always consistent. So
that's some new things, brother. You're creating new stuff over there, Micah. Just blowing my mind already.
Yeah. So yesterday we launched the first faucet on Wax. If you want to, you can go to faucet.gm. That's the token address.
Okay. Faucet.gm. Here we go.
Oh, nope. On Blocks. Sorry, it's not a website. That's the actual token account. Or the actual wallet account. Sorry.
So go back to Blocks and go to Faucet. GM is the account. All right. So let's do that.
Faucet.gm. It's a gray mass account. Yep.
All right. There we go.
You can go to contract there.
Okay. Whoop. Oh, up here. All right.
Up a little bit more.
Okay. Contract. All right. And then do claims.
Nope. Hit actions.
Actions. Action. Then
Now
claim.
hit claim. There you go. And then you
All
just
right.
enter your Wax wallet, and you can do this every 60 minutes. And we have a self-perpetuating faucet basically that we don't have to do anything with. And that's basically thanks to intermediate. I don't know what that means. What is going on?
You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, I got this. Intermediate value is not iterable. I've had that in my life before. There's times that people are like, Joel, you're just not iterable.
Joel tells me a lot of times that I'm irritable.
Irritable, yeah.
I make him irritable.
So yeah, basically how it works is it's basically running off of our planet lands that generate the elements. So those elements are then directly sold for wax on Alcor through the same contract. And then that's immediately swapped to C.A.I.T. So there's an amount per every 5 minutes that can be handed out, and then that's split up versus basically the amount of people that have claimed over that last 5 minutes.
So you can see it right here. This is the C.A.I.T. that just ended up in my wallet right here, 0.0918 C.A.I.T. So it drops because I did this yesterday too, and I discovered it, Nick. So that's like 2 claims right there. Is that pretty normal? About 4.04, 4.5?
Yep, that's pretty normal for right now. We do plan on making that higher, and basically it's just how many lands we want to put in there.
And what's that website again? So for the folks that, like myself, who didn't hear it the first time?
Yeah, so you can go to wax.blocks.io and then search for faucet.gm. You can hit the contract button.
So I'm going to wax.blocks.io.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll share my screen and do it along with you, Trev, so you can
and then it says search by block number, account, public key, or whatever.
Right.
Yep.
You do faucet.gm.
Faucet.g. I remember back in the day whenever I went to Bitcoin Faucet from Nick Szabo, and you could go every day and you get 5 Bitcoin. And I'm a genius, and so I went every day for 1 day.
Oh no.
and then lost them.
And then I lost him.
Yep, that was my Bitcoin experience as well. I've kind of been around since about 2011, 2012 in this area.
Hold on a second here, Joel. I think I missed something. Oh, here's my problem. I misspelled. I typed in Fauci.
And it told you, take off your damn mask.
It says put a mask on.
Actually, they said you can. They can't make up their mind.
I got to wear 3 masks.
So once you're there,
now I'm here. Now I went to the contract page.
Yep.
Okay. And then click actions right here.
Okay.
And then click claim.
And you can do this. You said once every 12 hours?
Once every 60 minutes.
Once every 60 minutes.
And then put your address here.
So can I just
if I log in,
that does this for me automatically?
We have quite a few what's the word? Quite a few
people trying to do
safeguards in place to avoid that. And if that happens, then you're just blacklisted from all of our drops forever. So
don't
you're out of here.
That's racist.
Yeah. So
okay. All right. I think I just claimed some. I think did it tell me how much I got? Because I'm like approving it, and boom. Your action was successfully pushed. Checks transaction at and I click this, and I see that I don't see what I'm looking for. Let's see, CPU uses, net usage. Now, I guess it'll show me then on the wallet. It didn't necessarily tell me how much it created, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it does tell you, and sometimes it doesn't. We're still working on a few.
All right, let me show you what I'm seeing right here. And if there's a place where I'm supposed to see something. So I see block number. I see the block time. I see it executed.
Click on traces.
What I got?
Click on traces.
Traces.
And you can see exactly how this works.
Okay. So I got this right here, claimed this from this faucet from L planet to ER planet. And then I come all the way down here and I see I got 0.73 C.A.I.T. Is that what happened?
Yep.
Hey, how did he get so much? He
likes me. He likes me. I complimented him already.
So that's the 5 minute claim timer basically. So that's how much will be split over the next 5 minutes to
okay. The 0.73. So actually I got 0.0488 C.A.I.T.
There you go.
That looks right. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, C.A.I.T. I love C.A.I.T. Is this based off the Caitlyn Jenner? Is this Caitlyn Jenner token?
No. So C.A.I.T. stands for C.A.I.T stands for Collective Artistic Investing Token.
Ah.
And so the idea is that all of us as a community can build something together. We have 5 official partners right now and 2 or 3 others that are kind of on the advisory role kind of idea. Some of those projects are actually also square rooted creators as well. So that's pretty cool. Some are Ella Blob. We have partnership with Immersis.io, which is their new game that they're coming out with. We are also partnered along with Puff Creative, Zany Gumballs, which is a fun little sticker pack that the creator Tanya put out. It's really cool. And then we also are partnered with CXC.world and their Blux and Purple tokens.
Mm-hmm.
So, and yeah, so we're basically just trying to bring as many firsts to Wax as we possibly can in the shortest amount of time. Also, the Faucet and all of the other things that we have put out, such as our airdrops, our liquidity provider rewards, and those are the 3 main ones right now: the Faucet, the LP rewards, and the airdrops. All of those will be available on our new website that is not finished yet because we are currently using a Google site, so it doesn't look that great. So we're doing a full overhaul on that. It should be done hopefully in the next week. But yeah, so
there's a lot going on here, and it's a little. I mean, I understand the claim part, okay, but how are you tying? Are there going to be your own NFTs that are going to be tied to it then, or it's all the partner NFTs?
So I'll I have some stuff written down here. Do you want
to show us something? If you want to screen share, you can.
Let's see. What do we got?
Show some goodies.
Yeah, so we'll show off. Let me show off our packs that we released this week. It is basically, let's see here, screen. Yeah, there we go.
And for those of you listening to the podcast on iTunes or anywhere else that's in your ears, this is a good reason to check out the show on our YouTube channel at nifty.show/YouTube, because you get the visuals as well. Okay, I see packs.
So visuals.
What are the drop numbers on that for people that are interested? Because if you go to atomichub.io/drops, what are your numbers?
It's 33299 and 33000. Or sorry, 33300. My bad. And the 33299 is for the standard pack, which is 18 wax. These packs have a minimum value of 128 CA.I.T and a maximum value of 2750. And then the epic packs that we have sold, they are 50 wax. They have a minimum value of 530 and a maximum of 5,000 or an extra pack. And so basically how these work, and I can show you real quick. I minted 2 of these here for us. And basically we can open this up and I can show you what we have in here. And then I can show the process on how you actually get your tokens. So basically we've automated a way to, I like pop-up window. We've been able to automate pack sales into a token sale, basically is the way it works.
Is this legal?
It is legal.
Okay.
Yeah, I've went through all of the back end on that with a lawyer and stuff, and they've cleared us on it.
I mean, they're fun looking NFTs. And so you just so out of that pack, you just got a bunch of tokens.
Yep. So I got, what do we get here? We got 425. So not too bad. That was for the standard pack. And then what we would do with this is if I go back to my Atomic Hub here, I can show my, inventory.
Oh, I got to go buy some packs. I'm doing it right now while you're doing that, because I like opening packs and seeing currency pop out. That makes me happy.
Okay, so I have this 250K NFT. All I have to do is send it to C.A.I.T token res. Nothing else is required. I just hit send transfer, and the tokens will show up. Then the tokens will show up directly in your account automatically through our smart contract.
So where did you open them?
So we open them on Nifty blocks.
Okay.
Nifty blocks. Let's see here. Nifty blocks /C/good news coin /packs. That is our pack opening site. I can link
You're the good news coin guys.
Yeah. And that's kind of from that's from our podcast that we did. So this is new, being interviewed.
Good news coin.
Yes.
All right. I'm logging in right now, and I'm going to share my screen. You guys can watch me do this, this thing here right now. Let's see. Here it is. All right. So I bought one of each. So let's do, which is the bigger one? That's
Epic pack. Yep.
That's the bigger one. All right. Let's do the small one first here then.
Good luck.
I like to build up, and you could tell me if I got something super good here or not. I am not a robot. I promise you, I am not a robot. I will tell you again, I am still not a robot. Beep boop.
Beep boop.
Maybe I'm a robot. I don't know.
You're robotish.
All right.
Robotech.
All right.
Call
Here
back
we go.
to the earlier part of the show.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
see
was
what
really
you did
cool.
there. One.
Oh no.
That's like the booby prize right there.
Yeah, it's a 3% drop.
So I got a rare drop. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
but it sucks.
Yeah.
All right, 250 and 100.
Yeah, that's
All
not bad. Yeah,
So
not bad.
I'm gonna. So I don't have to claim them. It's automatic.
Yep, it's automatic claimed, and then.
All right. Then we're gonna do this one.
Yep.
This
all
is
right.
the
You got all
epic
kinds
chest.
of Kate. Look at you getting Kate.
Good luck. Good luck. Good luck.
Kiss me, Kate. 10, 100, 250, 250, 250. What's the biggest you can get?
You can get 5,000 total out of a epic pack.
So I got kind of lameness, really.
Yeah.
And did you buy those packs on the secondary market?
No, I just went to the buy page. There's a drops page. Why don't you go ahead and share that URL again while I do this?
Let's see here.
Let's see. And I'm going to transfer this. What was the address?
So it's C.A.I.T token res. C.A.I.T TOKENRES.
Okay, so I just try. Can I do more than one, or just?
Or what is it?
Nope.
It's just the address right here.
Yep.
So
Exactly like that.
can I do more than one at a time, or is one at a time?
You can do as many as you want.
Okay, so there's no reason to keep them, right? The only reason to have them is to turn them into the token.
That was the plan. But people are selling them on the secondary market already, and they are. Some people are holding them kind of like how somebody might hold like a bond. So it might increase over time, right? As in wax.
Because we don't know the value of C.A.I.T over time. That can change.
That can change, but we do have. So when we backed our tokens, when we decided to make this decision, we set a minimum price for the token. So the minimum price for the token is 0.04 wax, which means 25 to 1. And the reason why we have so much wax held in our reserves is that basically if the price goes down, we can immediately just push it right back up, because we have more wax than we have tokens in existence. So I want to tell you a little bit more about kind of the background and kind of how this all started, because it's a little bit interesting.
Can you tell me real quick though, where do I buy the token? Where do I buy the packs? I don't see a pack anywhere.
Sorry. So that is the drops link. That is wax.atomicup.io/drops. And the numbers are 33299 and 33300.
33299. And what was the other one? Plus what?
33300.
Okay.
And I just dropped that into the YouTube for you guys that are watching over there as well. The link is live and ready to purchase. So I'm gonna give you some more of my money, because this is kind of like Vegas, right?
Yeah.
There's something very Vegas-y to this. It's like,
and what's great is they're actually getting wax. They're acquiring wax. When they're doing that, then they have the cards in there that have the C.A.I.T, and so it's like, all right, well, they're acquiring wax, they're distributing C.A.I.T, and so it's almost like a zero-sum game in some ways.
It kind of is. The whole idea is basically that if like over our testing, if you bought 10 packs, you'd basically break even on the current market rate, or the current swap rate on Alcor. So like on
Wait,
But the
average,
price
I don't
might go up
understand.
someday, so then that might be baller status.
How am I
Exactly.
getting wax? I don't understand how. I mean, I'm getting C.A.I.T, but how am I getting wax?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Because
You
Travis said you're
he
getting.
said Alcor. He said you can trade it on Alcor.
Oh, I
Yep.
could trade the C.A.I.T for wax, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
if you want to do that, yep. All right, so basically, on March 13th, I started this whole thing. So exactly 2 months ago, which is actually pretty cool timing. We started with 1,332 wax, not very much. And as of right now, we're generating like 315 wax per day just from our planet staking. And then we've minted over 7,500 Canadian dollars in market cap value on the tokens so far. Our current staked holdings have an estimated value of 24,000 wax, and our current unstaked holdings are around 35,000.
Nice.
Including our planet lands, which is basically our engine for the Faucet. And then our current amount of wax in our main liquid reserve is about 27,500. So we have roughly 20,000 Canadian dollars in liquid wax, staking NFTs and unstaked holdings, along with $7,500 generated in Canadian dollars in actual market cap. And we went from basically $435 initially to 27,500 in 60 days.
Not too shabby. And as the price of wax goes up, so does the holdings. Where exactly do I open up these packs? Because I don't see an unbox on there. Do I got to go to Nifty blocks or something?
Yeah, there should be an unboxed right at the bottom there.
There's an unbox link right in the buy link.
Oh, in the
right.
buy link. Okay, because I
Yeah.
left the buy link page.
Yeah.
I went to my
You're-
inventory.
Are you not bilingual?
I'm trilingual.
I keep getting these one. You say they're super rare, but I've opened 4 packs in a row that have a single C.A.I.T token NFT in them.
That is pretty rare.
I mean, I'll show you. I'm getting hosed on my packs here. I keep getting the ones. Is there a reason that people would hold on to any of the packs and not open them?
So basically on June 1st, our buy from reserve price will decrease. And so the price of the packs will go up like about 8% just to keep in line with that, or they might stay the same depending on what people want. It's kind of a community decision on that one.
All right. So look here.
I got 10, 10, and 10, Joel, and then 1,000, and then a 250.
There's a 1. There's a 1. There's a 1.
Oh,
There's
No.
a 1. Yeah,
That's
I'm like,
so unlucky.
it's which is usually not typical for me because usually I'll get something.
Oh no.
Joel's normally been killing it lately, but he's doing all right. Don't
I'm
cry
so-
for him, Argentina.
I'm so sad with this. This is even cooler than I thought it was going to be when we first talked. I love that you're building the system into it. And I love that there's a faucet.
Yeah.
Farah.
Mm. I just got 1,625 C.A.I.Ts in this pack, Joel.
That's a
Nicely
really good
done.
one. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm pretty good at this pack opening stuff here.
I hope you
Yeah.
guys following along there at home are picking up on these too. Really innovative ideas.
Yeah.
Oh, this
and
one
so,
sucked donkeys, but that's okay.
and so
I don't have any.
basically, Oop, sorry, go ahead.
That's good. I like this mechanism. It's kind of fun. I'm a little curious about the legality of it, of how you're buying with tokens, and then you have an NFTs that are essentially another crypto. But good luck with that.
Yeah, no, basically, as far as I've been told by the lawyers that I've contacted, this is 100% fine.
Until they change the rules.
And
That's okay. It's
exactly
good for now.
until
It's good for now.
until they change the rules, and then they're like, "Hey, come on." So,
That thing you did, that was not cool. That's too
Yeah.
bad. I already did it. Okay.
Yeah. Do not pass go directly to jail. No, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah,
That would be
This
bad.
is actually kind of fun. It's almost like doing a slot machine. It's like, oh, 100, oh, 1,000, yay. It's almost like if you get a pack that has like all of them, like, oh, you got a pack with 5 250s, then boom, you get a bonus or something. If you get all of the same ones.
We are working on ways to make certain. I'm trying to decide how I want to say this. We're trying to figure out a way to provide people extra NFT staking functionality on Wax as well. That is
okay. We can stake these on Wax or
not
on
yet.
our planet.
Not yet. No.
Not yet. Okay.
No. We're planning on doing something with our own site and hoping to kind of somewhat replicate that in a way.
So is there, if you do that, is there a chance that opening these packs now is actually not the thing to do, that maybe holding them until you guys roll out more features and functionality might be a smarter play for those who are seeking to maximize?
For those who are seeking to maximize, it would probably be best to wait.
There you go. There's a tip, guys, right there.
Damn it! I've already opened them all. Now I got to go buy more.
Yeah.
Because we're basically just always in a constant state of what's the next thing we can release to the community. So the thing with the wax, the current C.A.I.T faucet is that we plan on making that available to any token creator at some point, with the ability to basically have a faucet on our website, providing they provide the way to generate the tokens or however they want to do it. So
if I mouse over, like this one here is 250 C.A.I.T and it says the current market price is about $5 for 250 C.A.I.T. Is that what I would see if I went to Alcord? Would I get $5 for, would I get 27 wax for these 250?
Nope. You would get about 12 and a half.
12 and a half wax.
Yeah,
so
yeah, give or take. It might be a little bit more.
So selling them, why are people paying more for them than the
honestly, I noticed this morning and I have no idea.
All right,
Joe, crypto goes up, crypto goes down, and people sometimes do things that don't make sense.
Yeah,
right.
It wasn't something that we had really even thought about people doing. It was like, people are going to buy them, they're going to open them, they're going to exchange them for the tokens, and then they would then basically split that in half and then provide liquidity so they could get basically more drops. So like the general like roadmap for like a beginner user would basically be, you get a pack, you open it up, you buy those, you have those tokens in your hand, you split those in half, provide liquidity to any of our 3 supported programs, which right now is Wax C.A.I.T, TLM C.A.I.T, and Blux C.A.I.T. And basically over a 7-day period, we allocate this week at 7,500 C.A.I.T as basically proportional liquidity rewards. And basically you can generate more C.A.I.T.
How do I add to the liquidity with my C.A.I.T?
Yep. So you can go to alcor.exchange and then
see, I'll go ahead and go there and you can tell me what to do. Let me connect via the Wax mainnet. Yo, my main net. All right, I'm connected.
Okay, so you're going to go to swap there.
Swap. Okay.
And then you can select add liquidity.
Okay. And then I got to pick the C.A.I.T token, right?
Yep.
All right.
Wait a second. I got a pack that has another pack inside it.
Yes.
Oh, you got a bonus.
You got a bonus. That's pretty good. That's basically just free 50 wax for you.
Wow.
Good job.
That's
Trav.
pretty handy because I got 1,000 one in there, a 20, a 250, 100, and a 10, and another pack inside there.
The snack pack. Okay, so basically I can stake my 1321 decimal points C.A.I.T.
Yep.
Along with 68 wax. And how am I going to earn? What's the?
So we have another contract action that you can sign up on, and then basically we do daily drops. Basically it's a fancy daily airdrop to all the LP providers.
Okay,
right
so
now,
just by doing that, I've done it. I have
Yep.
provided liquidity. I'm in.
Yep, you are in. That's the first step, and then I will post the link here in the let's see here.
I'm DeFiing, bitches.
There we go. I'll post you that. That is the, I did not post that in the right chat. Hold on, guys.
You're so fancy, Joel, with your defying this.
There we go.
You're defying gravity.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did you post that?
I posted it in the chat.
So I see the airdrops, the drop sign up, that one.
Yep. Correct.
All right, right here. So I'm gonna take the same link that he just dropped here, and I'm gonna put it in the YouTubes for those of you. Actually, look here, it's Inception. You can see the YouTubes on the YouTubes. There is the link. Maybe I need a drink that he just gave me. And so now I'm here in the contract, and I think I already did this. I think I signed up. I'm logged into the wrong account here. Let me log into my Cloudy wallet.
Yep.
There
and
we
then
go.
all you gotta do is enter your name, and then you are now signed up for both our airdrops and our LP rewards. And it's a one-time sign up. You don't have to redo
Okay.
it.
All right. I
Nice.
did it. So I did do it before. So I'm good.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to rewatch this again so I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you'll get you would get the 0.54% this week for WAX-CAIT. It's 1,500 wax. Sorry, not 1,500 wax. 1,500 CAIT that's being distributed over 7 days.
Mhm.
And basically, we manually push that. We'll push it right after the show, probably, and so people can see.
No, wait till I get ready.
Okay.
Travis wants his Kate.
Oh, I love Kate.
So then the
Kate
general.
Beckinsale?
Go on.
Good, Micah.
So then the general idea is basically that you can, when we send out the CAIT drops for your LP rewards, you can then add it again. You can split it into wax. You can split that amount in half, so that really, if you don't have wax and you only have CAIT, say from our Faucet, you could, for example, split your CAIT that you've gotten from the Faucet for some wax, add liquidity, and you're right on that track. So the idea is to basically, with the Faucet, to bring new people into the DeFi space by offering them free tokens, and through our airdrops and everything else, that'll be able to expand to more people. That's
Makes
kind of
sense. So I'm looking at this. I just opened up all these packs with all this Kate in them.
Yep.
And then I go here and I see that I still only have 0.048 Kate. Where are those other ones that are stuck on those NFTs?
You have to send them. You have to send those NFTs to the address.
Yep.
The Kate tokens RES.
Oh, okay. And then they'll send you back the value of those.
Then you'll get
Correct.
the Kate.
Oh, so I
it's
can just go
burning
in there
them.
and do a bulk send all of those over to.
Yep.
Okay, I missed that step.
Yeah, that's you got to go back and watch it again, Trav.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
You
it.
should-
I have to watch
you-
my own show so I can see what the hell we're
Yeah,
doing.
Travis, you should watch episode 57 of the Nifty Show. It's going to tell you how to Kate on steroids.
Dude, I'm excited about that because I was like doing it and then like, wait a second, and then I'm watching and then it goes away, and then Joel's faster than me at that shit.
So, what's the official website going to be, Micah?
it's going to be katetoken.io.
Okay.
It is currently in development. It is not done yet. And that should be live hopefully next week, as like basically our copy paste version from our Google site. And then we'll be starting to build a bunch of different things into that site. We basically want to have a one-stop shop for Wax DeFi on our site and allow other creators, other projects to basically, if they have that same goal, to promote on our site as well. So that's kind
Awesome.
That's kind of the goal.
Hey, man, thanks for coming on and sharing. This is even
Thank-
more exciting than I thought it would be.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Dude, I
You
don't know
bet,
about this.
brother.
I'm a Kate baller now. I got so much Kate. I'm a Kate tillionaire.
It's fantastic. All right, man. Thanks, Micah.
Thanks,
we'll talk
guys.
again soon. I'm sure I'll hit you up on Telegram or
Appreciate
Discord or
it.
wherever it is we connected. I told you, Trav, there's so much cool stuff happening out there. It's
Dude,
just
this episode right here actually kind of blew me away. I mean, what the wax whales are doing, and then
Uh-huh.
what the Robotech thing that's popping out, and this thing right here. Like, I'm still clicking on my Kates. I got so much Kate popping out.
he's
here.
mixing his Kate with his twos and stuff.
Yeah,
just
I just
getting all-
blended a 64 and multiplied my Kate by 10.
and then it got all animated with your Robotechs.
and then I had a radical Kate that turned into a glitch.
I got one more piece of news I want to share with you guys. Just got an email from Michael at Quid. First of all, Blockchain Heroes is killing it on Quid. I'm going to make a video, I think, when the new packs come out tomorrow, because set C of there's going to be 5 Blockchain Hero sets on Quid. Set C, the third set of 10 heroes from the original Series 1, are released Friday. And then the surprise drops are happening every day, and there's mintables in there. Let me pull up market on Quid and show you guys what's going on. They have told us, and we believe them, because I'm going to show you right now. Blockchain Heroes are crushing it on Quid. This is on Quid right now. Blockchain Heroes is ahead of everybody. Atari, Panini, Star Trek, Marvel, Game of Thrones, all 300 plus brands the last 24 hours. We're doing more secondary market sales.
That blows me away, because here's a new IP that doesn't exist that a lot of these people have never heard of. Right. And they're so fun, I guess, that people are seriously, it resonates with them. And wow.
Look at this, this Master Control.
That enchantable #1 went for the same price of this rare Stephon Curry over there. That's a badass.
Look at this. Look at this card. So these, you could see here, they tell you mintable. Now, they haven't released yet exactly how these are going to be mintable. It's just that they will be. And if you're not involved yet in doing this stuff on Quid, then download the app. And you know, the playing cards themselves, the borders are different than what you've seen on the wax ones, but the marketplace here is vibrant. And they anyway, Michael messaged me, and he said that they're doing something really unique, because they're now doing mintables that they think there's a super cool synergy between complementing high-end premium one-of-one auctions on OpenSea with more mid-level mintable drops via packs in the Quid. And so what they're doing is they're doing some direct drops to OpenSea. Let me see if I can find it. They're starting with a Van Gogh set. It's a auction of a number of different NFTs. Let's see if I can find it here. By the way, what you hear behind me is dinner being created. There's slicing of some foods going on. So, because it's that time, and Travis, you're actually coming with your son for dinner. So you're gonna benefit from whatever slicing
for the slicing and dicing and the
whatever the slicing is happening right there right now.
So what you're saying with this Quid app, like we're literally quilling it over there.
We are totally cool. Look at this. Look at this Van Gogh card. So this is Quid. Badass. But it's Quid on OpenSea, and these are all going to be one-of-ones. Excuse me, on Quid. And let me see which ones they're going to be. He sent me a list.
Oh yeah, like I saw they were all going to be like a Van Gogh collection.
Yeah, so they're all 3D interactive collectible art cards. I don't know what the interactivity is yet, but they're all one-of-ones. Self-portrait, bouquet and vase, corridor asylum. Excuse me. Cypress.
You want to take a drink real quick? Like take a
Madame Roulin and Baby, Madame Joseph, Van Gogh Roses, and Van Gogh La Berceuse. 24-hour auctions that start on Friday at noon Eastern and end Saturday, the May 15th at noon. So check these out. This is the first drop, but May 24th, and he won't reveal who this is to us, Travis, but there is an unnamed major sports team that they're going to be doing a drop for. I just heard behind me somebody whispered Chiefs. I don't know who it is. I mean, it would be really cool if it was. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got a question on there about your crazy egg. Somebody, sports and collectible NFTs, wants to know about the crazy egg scramble. And if it happened,
the scrambling happened. There was an issue with Nifty blocks, imperfect, and a little human error in there as well. That the opening and the scrambling started early, and I apologize for that happening. It was a huge hit. There were over 1,400 people that purchased crazy eggs, and right now the artist is working on some special rewards for those of you that have them, and you're going to have opportunity to create more blends. So hold on to your eggs, maybe sit on them, maybe hatch them. There is going to be more functionality that you could do with those eggs that are so crazy.
Well, I tell you, this show has been excellent. That it has far exceeded my expectations.
Weren't you just saying you were done with the puns?
No,
You
I
were
hate
over
the
it.
puns. I hate it.
And then you just delivered. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, that's how it is. I got one of those brains that does things.
Well, listen, what I want you to do, Travis, is walk out the door of Seinfeld's apartment and get on a plane,
get on my
to
Jeep,
Puerto Rico,
and then drive to the airport, and then fly over, then get in my Jeep, and then come over to see you.
Yeah, and then come over, or just get, because you're not.
I want to tell you this, folks. I went to this beach today out of Luquillo, which is a protected beach. It's a part of the Yunque National Forest. And it's one of the nicest, I think it's the nicest, coolest, most beautiful beach I've ever seen, because there's like nobody there. There's like no pollution there. And apparently hotels have been trying to get Puerto Rico to allow them to build in that area, but they've said no, because all these sea turtles mate there. And these beaches are for the sea turtles, and this is all prime land. And so the road to get there was like super. You needed a Jeep. It was super Jeepy. It was some Jeep terrain to get back there. But then you pull up, and then here's the beach, and it was just unbelievable. I've never seen a more pristine beach. White sands, no trash, no people. Just beautiful blue water. I've never seen anything like it. It was unbelievable.
It's great here, isn't it? I mean, even now, as I'm looking out the window, the golf courses behind the place we're currently staying, in the palm trees and the blue skies, and people are like, just wait till hurricane season. That's what I keep hearing. Just wait till hurricane season.
Yeah.
Well, if a hurricane's coming, I'll get on a plane and I'll leave.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this is that the place that I got, a lot of these homes are built with solid concrete, and the windows are like bulletproof glass. And so like the place that I bought, that in the process of buying, the only problem they had when the Hurricane Maria came was that the next door neighbor's shed flew up in the air and landed in their pool. That was the only, like, I think they had one thing of one broken. But what was interesting is like all their windows have like, here's a big solid beam of steel, and then like here's a thing of glass, and then you can go and open them up, and it just opens up wind throughout the whole house. But like, I guess one of those little things of glass broke, and the house, the shed landed in the pool. Sucks.
Sir Lord Travis, it's been another great show. Thanks to everybody who joined us watching. Thanks to the scores of you that are listening to this podcast, because as of last week, the Nifty Show was number 100 in all technology podcasts on iTunes. And technology is a very popular top level category on iTunes.
The hardest. So to put that in perspective, Joel, I hosted the VentureBeat podcast for 2 years with Stuart Rogers, and we never got in the top 100 in technology. And that is a top Silicon Valley tech publication with VentureBeat. It is so hard to get into the top 100 of technology, and Nifty Show has done it. And then kind of little toot, just as an extra little toot, we've done Bad Crypto for almost 4 years now. Bad Crypto right now is in the top 50 in business and top 25 in investing. So people must be loving what we're throwing down. So thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this, please subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, because that's really huge. And if you just tune in on YouTube, go and subscribe on the podcast as well. And if you're just on the podcast, come and subscribe to Bad Crypto as well, because we're putting out all kinds of content over here and there and here and there and over there and right
over
now.
There as well. We'll catch you guys on the next episode. Thanks again, and keep it nifty. New tagline brought to you by Sir Lord Travis Wright.